Hey everybody, I'm basically filming this to show everybody how, in my opinion, profoundly boring a properly done strength day is, heavy day. It's boring, there's a lot of waiting around. Started the clock when I came out here. My general warm-up, the one we posted for today, took me about, I wrote it down, 17 minutes. That was with a little clowning around, but it's 17 minutes. And now I'm starting to creep up in my warm-up sets before I get ready for my working sets. My working sets are the 7x2. So I did a couple reps at 135. That wasn't on camera. I just did a triple at 185. I noted the time on the clock when I did that. It was 19 minutes and 30 seconds since when I started the clock at the beginning of my warm-up. I'll make sure I rest a couple minutes between my warm-up sets. So I'm gonna put 225 in the bar, do a couple reps of that, and this is how you do a heavy day. It's very boring, takes a lot of time, but that's also why it works. It's also why you can't really cram anything else in. All right, 32 1/4 at about 22 minutes. Write that down. 225 by 3. So, let's see. I've got the baby monitor with me. So, during my warm-up sets, I'll probably rest 2 minutes between sets as I start to creep up. Maybe as it gets heavier, 3 minutes, but at least 2 minutes. And then when I do my actual working sets, I'll rest at least 3 minutes between those, if not 4. During having our little daughter, the thing that has taken the greatest hit is the dedicated heavy day because it takes so long to actually do it properly. So they've been rushed, which means they haven't been as effective as they should be. I've done the limited equipment option a lot because I can warm up to a 50-pound dumbbell a lot faster than I can warm up to a heavy dead. And so, you know, those have been fantastic and a lifesaver. But I guess the point is I'm not really sure what my 7x2 is going to look like these days. Back in the day, pre-baby, I would feel very confident saying that I could do a double at 405. Today, I don't know. We'll just say around 365 would be about 85% of that old days kind of a thing. So when I get to 365, that's ideally when I would like to start my working sets, but the warm-up will tell me if that's appropriate or not. So let's see. So I just did a triple at 225. Well, it's time to go again. I've been a chatterbox. Let's go to 275. Okay. 24 minutes and 30 seconds have gone by. Down. Real exciting, huh? Heavy days are so exciting. these are just the jumps that I like to do based upon my deadlift. Some people might like to take more warm-up sets or fewer. Personal preference there. It's just, I know for me, to actually get warmed up, get my back feeling good, I don't mind taking my time on building up the warm-up weight before I get to the working weight. All right, so 275. And to be honest with you, I haven't fully decided what style deadlift I'm going to do yet, even as I warm up, meaning touch and go, dead stop, maintaining tension, dead stop, releasing tension. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. It'll be heavy deadlifts no matter what. It'll be good. You see here? The baby continues to sleep. So far, so good. Like I said, I came out here, started a running clock from the moment I get out here. It's 26 minutes and 30 seconds have gone by since I started. Hi, buddy. All right, let's pull another double or triple. Okay, 3:15, 27 minutes have gone by. Okay. I was hoping to be out here only an hour because of the baby, but that might actually be aggressive, so hopefully she stays asleep. That was 3:15 by 2. Still doing double overhand grip, no hook grip for me. Again, it's all personal preference. I'm probably going to now go to mixed grip. And I think my next set will be my first actual working set of the 7 by 2. Because I'm going to put the 50 pounds on, 25 pound plates on. That'll get me right to 365. And that's 85% of 405. So I think that's a nice neighborhood to start. Doubles have felt good, so everything tells me, so far so good. We'll modify if we have to. Okay. So now, since this will be my first working set, I'm probably gonna take 3 minutes rest before I touch this barbell. And then between the working sets, I'll rest at least 3 minutes. And truth be told, I don't know what my jumps are going to be because I'm going to see how my body feels. Touch the 365. Does that feel great? Does that feel moderately heavy? Does it feel like it was a terrible decision? I won't know until I lift it. We'll go from there. I got about another 45 seconds. So, this will be my first actual working set that counts towards the 7 by 2. And right now the clock says 29 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's taking me me personally, and you might be faster, 30 minutes to actually get truly warmed up and ready to pull my first heavy double. So you tell me, how in the world in a 1-hour class are you gonna do some quick warm-up, hey, 10 minutes to find a heavy something, then we're gonna do something else, and we're gonna hope that it all goes really well and works. It doesn't, those numbers don't add up. Something's getting shortchanged. Okay, time for a triple. Whew, double I meant. I said triple, I meant double. Woo, that felt heavy. Felt appropriately heavy. Let me write down the time. So it was 365. So I keep going to the dry erase board. I'll write down the weight that I did and the time on the clock when I did that weight so that I know actually how long to rest, you know, and I don't shortchange my rest. CrossFitters don't like to rest. Some days you need the rest. Interval days at the track, interval, you know, mixed modality, interval days that we program, heavy days, gotta rest, you recover. So that 365, you know, like you always want to be cool on camera. I really wanted to like say that I'm gonna bump it up. I might not bump it up. 365, I'm gonna at least stay for the next one. So, exciting, right? Watching me just stand around. So I've got another 2 minutes of rest at a minimum. Another 2 minutes of rest will get me to 3 minutes of rest. And so during the rest periods, shooter's choice. Might like to pedal the bike a little, just gentle, easy, and slow. Slow on the rower. Walk around a bit, some slow air squats or bootstrappers or something. Or do nothing. It's totally your call if you've experimented with that a bit to find out what makes you the most prepared to pull that barbell again. So, another 1 minute will give me 3 minutes of rest. Has everybody else, I'm seeing the comments pop up, has everybody else actually knocked this out today or not quite yet? 30 seconds will give me 3 minutes of rest. I'm gonna pull it on the 3 minute right here, see how that feels. And then if it feels pretty darn heavy again, I might give myself 4 minutes the next time. Still feels heavy. All right, that was 34. Okay. 365 felt heavy again. I'm gonna stay with that at least for set number 3. If not through the whole way through. But I'll do at least that for set number 3 if I feel froggy, which currently I do not. We'll see if maybe the next set I'll bump it up a hair. If not, I'll be very happy just to maintain 365 for 7 doubles. And I'm doing mixed grip, no hook grip. Again, it's just personal preference. I don't have a belt on. Again, that's just personal preference. So most people are more comfortable with a belt. I'm just the oddball that I never really lifted with one ever, and so now I just could never get used to one. It was more of a distraction than a benefit. Bridget starting with 215. Well done. It's a strong pull. Okay, let's see. The amazingly exciting heavy day. I've only rested 1 minute. Where's my dog? Muggsy! Oh, hey, buddy. Hi. How are you, huh? How are you? What's going on? What's happening? What are you doing? Good? Just checking to make sure you're good, that's all. You've gotten into something. I can tell that you've gotten into something. What have you gotten into? What have you gotten into, huh? Something you shouldn't, obviously. Okay. 2 minutes have gone by for rest. Again, this is why heavy days take so long. This is why at Linchpin we respect the heavy days. And that's why what we're doing has some secret sauce and it works. But there is no secret sauce, right? It's just actually paying attention to the basic strength and conditioning principles that made CrossFit so effective in the first place. And then somehow everybody got away from them with the more is better and rushed to sneak more things into the hour, rushed to do multiple things, cut down on the time that you have between lifts because you got to do something else, and all of a sudden you wonder why your gains aren't happening, right? It's not mysterious. It's very easy to understand why that happened, and when you go back to doing physiologically what actually works in the time your body actually needs to lift heavy weight and get an adaptation, things go really well. So again, that's why we respect the heavy days here and tends to work out. Well, okay, it's been 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes, but I'm gonna just casually walk back, so it'll be a little extra time. Oof, chest is sore from the push-ups yesterday. All right, it's been 3:30. Felt heavy, but it felt good. 38 minutes. Okay. 365. All right. Just another, that was 365 for my 3rd out of 7 doubles. 38 minutes have gone by on the clock. I still have 4 sets remaining. Haven't cooled down, haven't stretched, haven't put the weights away. So it's going to be every bit of an hour. 365 felt pretty good. Maybe we creep a bit. I was going to go to 385, but maybe that's greedy, right? No need to do a 20-pound jump when a 10-pound jump will do. So maybe I'll just throw some 5s on. Yeah. This will probably really bother somebody, which is great. I'm gonna throw some 5s on. They're 2 totally different plates. One's this old, just random metal plate I have from a long time ago, and one is a Rogue 5-pound plate. This I received, I can't remember when. I don't know if it was at the CrossFit Games or at the Invitational, but basically we were out doing media stuff and it was incredibly windy. And our papers were blowing everywhere on the desk, our rundowns and stuff. And so Rogue was very kind to give this to us to hold down our papers. And I, of course, took it as a souvenir. And so now I'll have two totally different plates on there. It's going to bother a lot of people, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. It's only been 2 minutes and 20 seconds of rest. Doesn't it seem like it's been so much longer? Can't you see how, if you weren't timing your rest, you would be certain that enough time had gone by and you should lift again? And then you wouldn't be prepared to lift, it would feel too heavy, etc., etc. We spiral into a bad place. I see Alex. How do I convince my wife to let me get a reverse hyper? Sadly, I don't use that as much as I should because we store the rowers in some place. I look forward to being able to use it more one day. It's supposed to be wonderfully rehabilitative for your back, so it's just, I think, a nice long-term care kind of a thing. But it is a big, heavy piece of gear that takes up a lot of room. That's for sure. I use it more often as a table or to like do sandbag loads on it when I'm having fun with the sandbag, mixing some stuff up. Okay, let's see. It's been 3.5 minutes. I think I'm gonna give myself a full 4 minutes before I pull this one. Mugsy's a good gym dog. He knows when to watch out for the weights. Okay. All right, buddy. So this is 375. And all right, it's been 4 minutes. All things considered, that felt good. You know, good's a relative term. But I think why it felt good is I actually gave myself the rest. Okay. I was going to feel not bad at all about taking those plates off if it didn't feel appropriate, but it did. So I'm going to leave them on for the time being. I'll take them off if need be. But that was my 4th double out of 7. And that confirmed that I'm going to rest 4 minutes between sets. So the next few minutes are going to be very boring. I apologize. Okay. You good, buddy? You good? I think I'm probably weighing in these days at about, I don't know, 182. Mugsy. Hey, buddy. Hi. Let's see. It hasn't even been 2 minutes since that last set. Again, I would highly recommend you mark down when you finish each set so you can time your rest, because it's so easy to think you've rested longer than you have, especially for CrossFitters, right? Hey buddy, what are you doing? That's the baby monitor. Yeah. Yeah. Good boy, there you go, have a seat. Have a seat, wait with me. See, I can wipe my chalk on Mugsy and you can't tell. much more time do we have, buddy? We're gonna go at 44:30. Oh, no, 46:30. Still got 90 seconds. Saturday plans after the workout. We've got two basketball games. We've got a basketball game at 3 something for our youngest son, and then our oldest son has a basketball game at 8 something at night. I don't want to sound like the crazy old person, but come on, 8 something at night? And each of those games is an hour away. Ugh. So mother-in-law is coming over. She's gonna watch the little baby, which is awesome. So we'll get to go and like just actually enjoy the games. Muggsy, this is not what I need to do to maximize my next pull. Sit like this. So that'll be good. And then tomorrow we have basketball games also. Oh, Nick, the second pup. I know Muggsy's manically depressed after his brother passed away. Like legitimately, I'm not even joking about that. So he would certainly like another pup. Okay, what do we got? We've got 30 seconds. I need to move my body a little bit, Muggs. Okay, hold on. Hi, buddy. Oh. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, about 47 minutes. All right. Oh, almost fell over, but you saw that agility as I recovered. 5 out of 7 sets down. First 3 were 365. Last 2 were 375. Felt appropriately challenging. So I'm going to try to do 375 for my last 2 doubles. And 47 minutes and 30 seconds have gone by. Again, it takes a long time to do a heavy day, but that's why it works. So I'm happy. I'm happy with 375 so far. Even if I didn't get any more, I had to stop the workout now if the baby woke up or something. Because like I said, back before we had the baby, every heavy day could get the attention that it deserved. You know, 405 on a heavy day like this would be like my top best kind of a thing. So to be at 375 with a whole bunch of rushed heavy days in the last 9 months because of the baby, and doing a whole lot of just the limited equipment options, like in my living room, messing with the baby, doing single leg stiff-legged deadlifts and things like that. It's fantastic how much those deadlift workouts, those dumbbell workouts, actually do maintain strength and continue to build strength. So, ooh, I thought the baby was stirring. Hold on, Lane. Give me about another 10 minutes total and this thing's gonna be done. Do you always aim for touch and go on a heavy deadlift day, Cody? No, not necessarily. In my early CrossFit days, yes, I didn't know anything else and I did it all the time. But more recently, in the last 5 years or so, certainly played with everything under the sun, and all of you should feel authorized to mix it up as you so desire. So today's a 7x2 deadlift. You can do your 7x2 deadlift however you want. Touch and go, dead stop maintaining tension, dead stop releasing tension. You want to pull it sumo, go ahead and pull it sumo. You want to put some plates under your feet and do a deficit deadlift, good to go. All of those you should feel totally authorized, and I would mix them up on regular intervals. At the beginning of this video, which seems like it was 5 years ago because it's a heavy day and takes a long time, I kind of mentioned that I wasn't sure what I was going to do, to be honest with you, how I felt. Was I going to do touch and go, dead stop? Was I going to do something else? And so absolutely feel free to mix it up. Variance is really critical, especially if you feel like you might be hitting a plateau somewhere. Then it's time to go ahead and do that heavy day, which has maybe the same rep scheme you've done several times before in a different manner, and that will unlock more treasures for you. Oh, 30 seconds before I go. Okay, it's been 4 minutes now, so I'm actually getting a little bit more than 4 minutes rest, and I'm not upset about that at all. Whew, 51:30. Okay. 1 set left. We've done 3 at 365, 3 at 375. This will be the last one at 375. If I wait 4 minutes, which I certainly am, that means I'm gonna pull my last deadlift. Since I walked in and started the clock at the beginning of the general warm-up, I will pull the last deadlift at 55 minutes and 30 seconds. It takes time, right? You good, buddy? You okay? Good boy? What? What? You want to wrestle, don't you? It's going to help my deadlifts, right? You're so vicious. 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 Okay. How much time do I have? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I know. It's so boring, isn't it? I know. Okay. About 90 seconds and then the last lift. My wife is watching. She's probably gonna make fun of me when I get home, when she gets home. Hello, honey. Oh, let's see. 90 seconds-ish? Minute 15. And the last lift, final lift. The baby is still asleep. Look at this, honey. Baby's still asleep. How great is that? Final lift happening. About 20 seconds. Hey, buddy. Hi.
I didn't know what you were doing.
I'm pulling my last deadlift set. Have you had any breakfast?
No.
Okay. I'll be in just a few minutes, okay? All right. All right, 4 minutes, time to go. Real life stuff, and I gotta feed the young man who just woke up. Okay. All right. Whew. That did the trick. 56 minutes have gone by. Okay. I used to call touch and go deadlifts don't wake the baby deadlifts. Yeah, exactly. All right, heavy day done. The back felt good. I feel like my back angle was nice the whole time. Didn't feel compromised. I guess I'll check out the video afterwards, but sometimes angles and videos might make it look better or worse than it was, but it felt good to me. So we'll see what happens. And that's it. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your heavy day. Give it the time and respect that it deserves, and things will go well. And we'll talk later.